Disclaimer. This video is made for entertainment purpose only, it doesn't mean to hurt anyone, and don't take it seriously.
We bring the boom! That's what we do! We bring the boom!
Oh, wait. Forgot. Yes, I gotta go back.
Copyright strike.
You didn't even hear it, did you?
I did.
You did hear it?
I did. A couple of bars of it, yeah.
Oh, you did? So I don't have to share it?
Oh, no, whatever you're doing, I can hear it. I don't know if anything else you do, but
All right. Let's
like when you do.
Let's see if I
you
do
do
it
the-
again. And action.
We bring the boom! That's what we do! We bring the boom!
Okay, so I gotta ask you,
Boom to you! We
have you been following these dudes?
bring the boom to everyone! We bring the boom!
Oh, is this the Rizzler and
This is AJ, Big AJ, and Big Justice, the Costco guys.
the little kid rapping?
Oh, you never seen it?
I just seen the clip. I
Have
think
you
it was
seen the
sent
Have
me.
you seen the video?
You sent me the clip, which I watched was Black Panther, right?
That's
one that made him-
that's the Rizzler.
That's the Rizzler, yeah.
This
So
this is AJ and
this
his
is the
dad.
Costco guys, right?
Double chunk
Is that-
chocolate cookies!
Now the question is, does he wear eye makeup?
It's a big dude there.
He looks big compared to a kid, but does he wear eye makeup?
He's not as big as cute.
He looks so
The
large
Destroyer.
compared to a child.
I'll make him look small, Coach JC says.
Anyways, again, do you think he's wearing eye makeup? Yeah, I think he's wearing eye makeup.
Yeah, he might be. That make
Okay,
him
so these two dudes,
that make him look younger.
it can make your eyes pop out, but they look like they're Italian. So I'm assuming that they're Italian. But the kid is AJ, is Big Justice, and then the dad is Big AJ, which according to them, is an independent wrestler.
The dad is AJ and the kid is Justice?
Big
Or the other way around?
Justice. No, Big Justice is this kid right here eating a burrito.
He's
So,
Big Justice?
the
That
one-
doesn't make any sense.
The one thing that's funny about this is it definitely promotes obesity because they're at Costco just eating tons of food. And that's where they go to Costco and they advertise and all that. But I was just curious if you follow them, considering that they're wrestlers, to give you a
Dude,
backstory.
until I heard about them on the AEW, I had no freaking clue who these people
So,
were.
they are the
I don't
they-
have TikTok.
So
So
they
I have
bring
no
the
idea.
boom or doom after eating and start making the Riz face, which the Rizzler is a different character. And so after they do their Costco reviews, is how they got popular.
The Riz face is this? Or is
Um,
that something the other
Sorry,
kid
I can't
does?
see it. Do it again. What's the Riz face?
The Riz face is this? Is that what the
It's where he
'Cause
goes
he
he goes like this and then this. And
Oh
this,
yeah,
that's
because he
his
was
face.
doing that on the AEW thing when I watched the clip of it.
So the Rizzler's on AEW too.
All three of them
ins-
were
how
all three of them
insulting.
were
How insulting.
all three of them
to
were on
all
this,
wrestlers.
the free show, so to speak, the 0 hour, and apparently they got massive reaction. Obviously, TikTok is
So-
huge. So
The results of the three virals starting on the internet, AJ, Big Justice, and the Rizzler is not a part of their family. He's just a dude that did the Black Panther thing.
yeah, but they
Which-
drew him in, though, right?
They became TikTok stars. According to his
Yeah.
dad, according to the Big Justice, which is the kid, that he wanted to see the Rizzler. And I think that was a point of getting them more popular because not sure how long the boom's going to last. So, but AJ himself is 48 years old. So he looks pretty good for a 48-year-old dude. So I've never seen Big AJ wrestle. Have you?
Yeah. No, not until that thing with QT Marshall on the 0 hour. But apparently he got hurt. So he's out. He's going to be out for a while. So that was his big break, gigantic, and then he gets hurt on it. So
He
I don't know.
he doesn't wrestle in WWF though. He only wrestles in WWE, correct?
he did. I don't know where the hell he wrestles, but he appeared on an AEW free show.
Oh, AEW,
cap-
that's what he
So
wrestled.
they
in.
capitalized on the thing, threw him
The
on the free
boom.
show. They got, yeah, whatever that is, and then they apparently got really big, and or no, they were already really big, but apparently they got a big ovation.
So here they
You're pulling it
are.
up now.
Look at Paul, Mr. Big Show himself out there. And
No
then
BS, Paul White.
And then they bring out, is it bringing out the booms?
Special guest,
Probably, yeah.
Timekeeper, standing at 3 feet and 11 and a half inches tall.
It's the Rizzler.
He is the master of the Riz face. Ladies and gentlemen,
Listen to that ovation,
Rizzler.
He's like 9 years old. The funny shit is, his parents
Listen to
are like,
that
make
reaction.
sure,
That's
make sure you
freaking-
do this. Make sure you do this a lot. Just keep doing
Yeah.
this. Keep touching your chin. Touch your chin a lot, okay?
We're gonna make a lot of money.
Here
with
comes
that
Big
ovation.
AJ. Oh, here
Played
comes.
by Big Justice from Boca Raton,
Now,
Florida.
Think about this. This dude's been wrestling probably his entire life, wanted to be famous,
Probably.
went out, independent scene, finally does a Costco video with his kid where he does chocolate cookies, and then they eat burritos all the time and rate it. And now look at him. He's wearing cookies on his tights and he's going around being famous. See the Rizzler does this. You gotta do this a lot. You just got to keep touching his face. Touch your face. Touch your face.
The biggest break
I
we'll
know.
ever get in wrestling, and I'm gonna get hurt somewhere in this match.
The biggest break I ever got in wrestling. I'm maybe got hurt right
I don't-
here where he's
I
crawling.
don't know where he gets hurt, yeah.
That doesn't look good right there. You can
What
see
happened to him?
the pain on his the boot. Oh, the boot selling it, looking good.
Yeah.
Oh, he's pulling something out of it. Well, that
Who's
guy
that on
looks
the
like he's
left?
hurt. Big Justice is in the ring. He's gonna do a spear. A spear. A big ass spear.
The kid spares him.
Yeah, he spears a professional
Shoot me.
wrestler. He lifts him up.
Okay, so
Power
he still was able to do the
Yeah.
power bomb. So
Yeah, 48 years old. That's pretty good.
I wonder where he's hurt. Pulled
Well,
his
he's
back
limping.
muscle on the power bomb. Yeah,
He's limping
okay,
right
so
now. So let's
he
see.
messed
if
up
got-
his knee.
He didn't wrestle for very long, so it's enough for a 48-year-old. Who is that? That's the dude
QT
from
you're talking
WWE. No, the WWE guy. That's
What are you talking about?
he used to be with shit. The name's totally the guy that died, the Mexican guy that died.
What are you talking about?
Oh, look at that. That's probably where he got hurt right there. He
Fucked
just did
himself
a
up with that
suplex from off the top rope. He's like, my 48-year-old body just got injured right there. Fuck.
All this adrenaline I'm riding on.
I got the boom. That's my ankle. So he is wearing a boot now, though, and you see him in the commercials.
Yeah, so he must have fucked up his ankle or something.
So, anyways, good for them. Find something positive. It's kind of a kid thing now. But the Rizzler,
That was a massive ovation for him.
dude, of course, the kid's cute, right? But you saw the Black Panther thing, right?
Yeah, that was pretty
When
funny.
he was, dude, I remember watching that when he's like, because I'm Black Panther.
Black
This-
Panthers and
But
doesn't
what
have
do
a
you- how do
mom
you
or
think?
whatever
How do
the
you
hell he
think? Yeah,
says.
the Black Panther doesn't have a mommy.
Black Panther scales everything. I don't think it's safe or whatever the hell he says.
Just because I'm Black Panther.
Yeah, that's
So,
it. Ah.
anyways, I
Then
think
what,
it's
did,
funny.
what did he call him later on in the video? Black Panther or something? He calls
Black
the song.
Panther.
No, I thought he called
when
him
he's
Black,
doing the when he's
yeah, I
doing
thought he
the,
called him Black Panther. This is the Black Panther.
well, the guy, like the dad, the bad turd. The dad is like the dad is hanging out.
Until you're 7 and I'm 7. So it fits until you're like 9.
You know what you got to do for your first task as Black Panther? You have to go up there.
Mocha Joe is his dad.
Mommy
Mocha
says it's
Joe.
not safe.
Black Panther doesn't have a mommy. He's a man of his own. He lives
Does he
alone.
sound like Mocha Joe?
Because I'm Black Panther doesn't mean
Black Panther.
That's the best part of the whole video is when he says that.
that I go up a ladder.
He lives alone.
Just because I'm Black Panther doesn't mean that I go up a ladder.
Why not?
See, that's cute. He's now ruined for life because he's got to do this a lot now.
And he's got to be the Black Panther.
You got to top his face the whole time, and everybody's got to say. And it's funny, he's like a trained. It's like he's trained. As soon as they see him, they're like, "And it's the Rizzler." It's like, all right, we get it. You got to touch your face like 9,000 times. Even every time they show him, like, make sure you touch your face. Make sure you touch your face. Do this.
Do the face. Do the face,
face
kid.
the whole time. Remember, you're gonna have your own coin, just like Hawk Tui. You're gonna be.
She got it. Speaking of her, she got into some trouble. Did you see that?
Well,
I think I said
they're
that to
claiming they're claiming that it was like one of those
scam things, right?
Where they get everybody to buy as many coins as they can.
Then they bailed out, right? Like the Logan Paul brother, or like the Paul brothers.
Yeah. So it's just not. I don't know.
Once you get famous, dude, you see what happens is you surround yourself with these shady characters that are your team.
So, anyways,
she gets screwed.
Supposedly the it's funny how they call AJ and Big Justice the Costco guys. I wonder what they're getting paid.
I know. Does Costco like that because of the publicity, or are they?
Of course, because they promote double chocolate chip cookies. That's his gimmick. That's AJ's. AJ, have you heard him say that?
No.
Oh, you got to hear. I'll do the sound bite.
But
that's
I don't know who the hell these guys are until
well. Now you're gonna know. You're gonna know because this is what this is what he's famous for.
Kind of like Haley Welch. I had no fucking clue who she was until she started doing that.
This is what this big AJ, which is the dad, is famous for saying all the time. And I'll just do the audio since we're showing so much video of them. But this is what he always says. And
we own it. Copyright claim. We own your video now.
We own everything. You're not making any money. Hold on. We got to hear some music in the beginning of this. Double choc cookies every 5 minutes.
So there's a song. This is
cookie. It's a double chunk chocolate cookie. It's a double chunk chocolate cookie. It's a double chunk chocolate. It's a double chunk chocolate.
Somehow somebody fucked up with his video. It made him say it like 10,000 times in a row. Just kept repeating it over and over. That's some funny shit. So they go to Costco and they review stuff, and the kid reviews baked burritos or something.
It's a double chunk chocolate cookie.
Hey, Big AJ, what's that?
It's a double chunk chocolate cookie.
Big AJ, what's that?
It's a double chunk chocolate cookie.
See, that's what that's what he says. So you heard that, right?
Yeah, I heard it. Yeah.
Double chocolate cookie. So whoever his agents are, like, make sure you say.
How the fuck does this get popular? What
the hell does it get popular? I don't know
what the hell is going on.
I was showing how you suck a dick get popular. How's going to Costco shopping and eating their food popular? It just all seems
cash me outside. Whatever girl, what the fuck was that on Dr. Phil or whatever?
Oh
yeah, just because she was like
but that was just a soundbite. These dudes are capitalizing on them doing these promos, and again, it's the internet and the world we live in, right? So this will be popular for the next year, so they better bank as much money as they can, and then after that, no one's going to want the boom anymore.
Our shows are going to be popular posthumously when we're both dead. People just sad.
Who are these guys? This guy called himself a coach, but we looked at his record. He was fired in 2022.
I remember when they were alive.
They'll be my kids.
Yeah, they're kids
finding my videos somewhere. like they find now, like they find like old 8mm reels of your
local
parents.
idiots.
It'll just be me. My local idiots on my VHS tapes. I wonder what these are. How do you watch these things?
What the hell is this? How the hell do we watch this?
We need to buy a VHS tape from a VHS player from eBay. Somehow.
How do we convert this into a digital format?
It isn't digital. It's in a video.
No, is that what he does? He scrubs his own face.
He does this. He goes like this. And then he goes like this, and then he scratches his chin.
That's some like gang sign or something.
But it was funny how he described it on Jimmy Fallon, how he makes the Riz face. He says, you got to suck your cheeks in. Doesn't do this and rub your chin. So,
hey, more power to him. Make the money while you can. Save it.
You're making money off Idiot America.
All right.
Somehow there's a bunch of idiots that are promoting your shit and selling the hell out of it for you.
Dude, here's the thing. Like, if somebody's going to pay $5, $10, $20, $100 to ask questions on these YouTube sports, that we're in the wrong thing. We should just be talking about Bears and Raiders. And if someone wants to ask us a question, let them YouTube Patreon us, whatever the money, and we'll answer any questions they have.
Here's your bottom line. AJ and Big Justice, also known as the Costco guys, are American social media personalities based out of Raton, Florida. They found popularity on the TikTok and YouTube, and they have 2.4 million followers. So how much do you think they're worth? If they have 2.4 million, they're already making, I think they get paid once they reach over 1,000.
Right. Yeah.
So the videos they recorded, they got 10 million views on TikTok almost overnight.
But do you make money on TikTok, or do you?
You do. You make money on networks. Yep.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, maybe are they millionaires?
Probably. Right.
Yeah.
They said Haley Welsh, the Hawk Tuohy girl, has already made like $2 million, dude.
The prison Tuohy girl.
That someone said you should make your own Bitcoin. That sounds like a great idea. The fuck is wrong with you?
And then when it start going down, you bet.
Yeah, when everybody starts buying it, you sell it, and then you make the money.
Ooh, insider trading.
Yeah, because the big fucking and then she had to say, "I didn't know." Of course, she could sell that. She could sell that she didn't know. She does.
Yeah, but that doesn't get you out of crime when they're making an example of you. Ignorance is complete ignorance.
When they make the example,
get you out of
you.
Yeah. I didn't know I wasn't supposed to shoot that guy. What?
Yeah, she's gonna be sitting in the prison, Hawk Tuohy on everybody's little JJs. Yeah, hello, ladies. Hawk Tuohy,
lots of lady prison mates with her.
Yeah, come on, Haley, show me how you do the Hawk Tuohy. So I'm assuming that once they run their net worth, they're probably making a couple mil. So, I mean,
someone said she might just have to pay a fine like the Paul brothers, but who knows?
Yeah, they're not. What do you think they're really going to take her to jail? And that's not how many people have done exactly what she's probably done. I mean, she'll probably just get. It's kind of like I watched a movie on that trading thing on Netflix. Did I ever tell you about that movie where the dude's trading? He buys stocks. He does like a YouTube channel where he just buys stocks, and he bought the stocks into GameStop during the time when GameStop stocks went up real high.
They saved that, didn't they? They were supposed to all cash out, and then people got together, and they thought that he was insider trading. They thought he promoted that on his podcast to make people buy it, to make the stock skyrocket. And then they were thinking he was going to sell it. And all he said was, and he kept his, all he said was, I just like the stock. Yeah. He didn't realize it was going to make so much money, but the fact that it did, he was shocked. So it was a cool movie. I'll have to find out that movie for you, but I forget really the name. Movie. There was a bunch of traders that were trying, what was it called? Underselling the stock or something like that. And they were going to try to do that. But the people, I think, bought it up or whatnot, and I forget what the name of that is, that whatever that tactic was. But the little people prevented these fuckers from doing that. So essentially,
the movie
they didn't know how to pay it back. I guess basically is kind of how that.
So the movie's called Dumb Money, and it was the movie. It has 2 rollouts theaters, so it's on Netflix right now. And basically, it was about this. I remember that whole thing when the GameStop was having everybody was buying stock, and they're like, "What the fuck?" And then it went up really high. So it's a really good movie. It's called Dumb Money. It I don't know who the dude it's in it. You've seen him in other movies, but also has like Seth, the dude from
Seth Rogen,
the Stoner movies, yeah, and. It's a pretty good movie. It's really funny. So it's interesting too how it happened. But some dude in his basement making podcasts, and he got fucking rich, and then he never got rid of his stock. That was one thing that was interested.
So how did he get rich then if he never got rid of his stock? The stock
because
just
he had some money. He
went
didn't
up?
get he had money out of it, but he didn't get. They thought he was going to sell it all. Like his idea was to buy it.
Yeah.
They thought he was going to sell it all once it hit a top and then dump it. And because he had a background in doing financing for another company he worked for. So that's why they thought that maybe he had insider knowledge that this was going to take off. And that's why he was promoting it. And so then it ended up being kind of like a good movie about how he did it. So he talked all these people into doing it and they all spent their money on it. But then it was what do they call the dudes that trade?
Yeah, those people. That's what I was talking about. It's a tactic in trading. I don't know, not that savvy on that stuff.
So basically,
it's like a short sale. I don't know if it's short sale, whatever, if it's called that.
So the plot is
they do that where they want to do that, but then all these other people bought the stock or something, and then he couldn't do that. I think right.
The plot is this kid named Keith McGill. It's a true story. He lives in Brockton, Massachusetts. Was a financial analyst. He worked as there during his spare time. He regularly frequents the stock market and posts his opinions on YouTube. And he struggles. He calls his YouTube Roaring Kitty. And so, of course, he's in middle class, so he's not like he's super rich. But he notices the video game retailer GameStop is falling. He sinks his life savings into buying in it, regularly live streaming updates with his viewers. And that's what the whole movie's kind of about, is how then it took off. And then these bigger capitals, this other capital firm, I guess these guys who do short-term sales on stocks, they found out about it and they started losing money. Because again, the biggest thing was as it reached a certain amount, they didn't have the money to pay it.
That's it. Yeah. So that's what I was trying.
So the government had to bail them out, and that's what the whole shit turned into, a big conspiracy. But a good movie called Dumb Movie. Very funny. Dumb movie. Dumb money.
Dumb money,
movie.
right?
Dumb movie is a dumb money.
Go see it. It's a dumb
movie.
Go
see Dumb Movie. That's a good name of a movie. Go out and see Dumb Movie.
That's true. If we were to make a movie, we should be marketing that.
Yeah, speaking of dumb movies, Red One came out on Prime today. So
really, I heard that Joker movie is coming to Max too. I seen that. I heard that was terrible. You said you've seen it, right?
I went and saw Red One with The Rock. And you want to talk about a movie where The Rock plays The Rock? Go see Red One with Santa Claus. Out of all movies,
is Chris
he
Evans
plays
playing?
The same character in every movie. I'm The Rock.
Who is Chris Evans playing? Captain America?
No, he's playing what the hell is he? What the hell does he play? But he's like a shyster kind of dude. Wow, what the hell is? Yeah, you got me not thinking. He played a good character. He was funny. No, but again,
like him in that.
He also plays. He doesn't play any different either, right? So he sounds just like The Rock. So Santa Claus gets kidnapped is what the whole thing is. And the one cool part about it is you didn't realize the one character.
Are you going to spoil this movie?
No, but who's the Santa Claus? Who's opposite of Santa Claus? Krampus?
Yeah, I've seen him in a slap fight with him, right?
So that part's pretty funny. So he's slap fighting in his little world. He's doing a slap fighting thing with people. But anyways, Krampus is supposedly, they portray him as he's Santa Claus's brother. And he's the bad guy. So again, what's that relate to? Good versus evil, God versus the devil. So kind of a little religious twist on the whole thing. But I'm trying to think of what Chris Evans plays.
So they're basically like The Rock and the Polar Bear, like the angels of Santa Claus, so to speak.
So The Rock is he's kind of like the guardian of Santa Claus.
Yeah.
He's retiring. Yeah. So he's retiring. So he oversees and protects the secret peace treaty between the mythological creatures and humanity. He's part of the Mythological Oversight and Restoration Authority. That's his whole thing. So they have a name for him.
Can Santa Claus retire, or did somebody else becomes a Santa Claus?
He's not retiring. Sorry, he gets kidnapped.
Oh, okay.
The Rock is retiring. The Secret Service agent.
Okay.
Oh, this is what it is. Jack O'Malley's a hacker and a bounty hunter. So that's what he does. He does computer hacking and he hunts down people. So
That's why they find him, because he's like the best at it, right?
he's like a detective. So but he plays a good character, but he plays a lot like he was in that one movie where he's helping that one girl hunt down all her ex-boyfriends, and I can't remember what movie that was, but he plays a character like that. It's kind of sarcastic, and again, another good character for The Rock to be partnered with is someone who's very sarcastic and someone who just opposite of The Rock.
You've seen a lot of movies. You've seen a lot of movies, a lot more movies than I thought.
Well, the red one, my wife loves Christmas, so I thought it would be a good Christmas movie for us to see. Went to the theater. We haven't been to the theaters in a while, and went and saw it. And again, I'm making it sound horrible, but it's not.
So what theaters what's your go-to theater? AMC out there or Harkins?
Harkins.
So Harkins is your theater.
So Harkins Theater, we saw Red One in the big Cine Capri, which is the big ass theater. It's where I also saw the Deadpool versus Wolverine.
That's also on Disney Plus now.
That was a very good movie. If I had to watch any movie again, that would be the movie I'd watch. And then when my son comes home during Christmas, we're going to watch that movie because I think he would enjoy it too.
Oh, so he hasn't seen it yet?
No, because where he's at, they're not allowed to watch television.
Oh.
And they're not allowed to listen to the
radio.
You
named him. No,
that's my youngest.
Yeah. So did he like it?
He's not really that. He's a cowboy, so unless it has like cowboy shit to it or like action movies.
Matthew McConaughey plays Cowboy Deadpool. Briefly.
Matthew McConaughey.
Very briefly.
Matthew McConaughey and what's his name? Mac from Sunny in Philadelphia, and everybody else that's friends with him is in the movie, especially his own kids. Ryan Reynolds' kids are in it.
Which one did Mac play? Who did he voice?
They didn't say he voiced it. He was actually in it.
He was in it? I don't remember seeing it.
There were all those guys who portrayed those characters.
Yeah, I know, but then obviously they'd be under a mask, so then he would have voiced one.
Right, so he was in it. So
he was actually.
I got to look up his costume. I got to look up his real name.
Well, his wife was under the costume for Lady Deadpool, so she voiced, or I believe that was her, and she definitely voiced Lady Deadpool.
Who? Wife?
Ryan Reynolds' wife, Blake Lively. So she was
the blonde.
She was Lady Deadpool. McConaughey was the cowboy one. I think the real children played the baby and the kid pool. So they really voiced it. And then I think there was a couple others.
Oh, they said that he was cut from Deadpool. Rob McElhenney or whatever his name was cut from Deadpool shortly after the release. Who co-owns the Welsh football team with him?
Yeah.
Now, nearly a month later, Reynolds was revealed the scene was ultimately scrapped. Reynolds wrote on the Instagram, "A word on my darling friend. Rob very kindly did a cameo, which will hopefully live on the digital extras." He was.
You know what the other?
He was one of the soldiers. One of the guys dressed.
He was one of the time TVA.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So then he would have died a brutal death. Then probably.
So they cut him, but I remember we talked about that. The Deadpool, his kids were in it too.
Yeah. So, did you hear the controversy thing with what's her name? Who plays Captain Marvel? The hell's her name?
I just saw her shit. Is that what you're talking about? Where she's being vocal on television or something?
Yeah, well she was supposed to be I don't know why I can't think of her name. But she was supposed to have a cameo in it. And then that was because Marvel really wanted to promote the Marvels and have it in there, and like fucking Ryan Reynolds cut it from the movie. Is like I fought hard to have, because it would have said something about Captain Marvel and belong in that fucking film. But she would have had a line about toxic masculinity.
Brie
Larson.
Larson.
Yeah.
You know
That's
what's
right.
funny? What's funny about the Deadpool Wolverine movie is it's very vulgar, and it was kind of
Yeah.
like over the top gory with some shit, and it just was different than you would think of a comic book movie. And that's what we talked about before. Why would you bring your kids to that? Like that was completely just
Oh yeah, we talked about.
not
I
a
think we
kid,
talked
not
about
a
that
kid
too.
movie, not a kid movie.
Two
But
rows down from me is like little kids, like and it's swearing. I mean, between the lines between Hugh and Ryan Reynolds, fuck, 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 whatever they were saying to each other. Yeah, why would you have kids that are listening to that throughout the whole 2 hour film? That's all they're doing.
how
is
many fucks you think was in that movie? Remember we talked about
over
what
100.
movie was it? The
Like
one with Adam Sandler in it, with that movie where he was the hitman or whatever the hell he was, or he's a gambler.
Yeah.
Well, now you got me saying how many?
That was Diamonds or whatever the hell, Diamonds in
Yeah.
the Rough or whatever the hell that was.
Diamonds in the rough, fuckers.
The one with Kevin Garnett, right?
Yeah, it was where he
You
was
know
a
what?
gambler.
Yeah, something Diamonds, whatever.
Let's
Rough-
see what it. Let's
rough-
see how
rough-
many
Rough
fucks.
Cut or whatever the hell it was.
And we're in Wolverine because they said fuck a lot.
They did. I would say it's close to 100, maybe not.
How
over
many
100,
F
but-
bombs are in the Deadpool Wolverine movie, according to Forbes magazine? Out of all magazines read about it, Forbes magazine. Because it did. I think Ryan Reynolds says fuck a lot, and it was a rated R movie, correct?
It's not just him. I mean, what's his name? Isn't the other guy saying it too? Like
Dude, this thing
Blade
made
and
211
Gambit.
million in its opening weekend.
Yeah, I was say that'd be make over $1 billion.
While
or
it seems that Al Pacino's F-word laced gangster epic Scarface would have legged up on any other F-bomb filled movies in history, it doesn't even rank among the top 5. You ready for this?
something. Yeah, go ahead.
The top 5 movies with most F-bombs are Joel and Ethan's Coen The Big Lebowski, number 5 with 260.
Okay, I can see
Film
it.
Martin Scorsese has 2 of the top 3 films with the most F-bombs. Scorsese's Casinos has 422 F-bombs with the number 3 slot. And
What's number 4?
while Josh and Bernie sent Uncut Gems, that was the movie, number
Okay,
2
yeah.
with 560. Scorsese's Wolf on Wall Street is number 1.
Really?
I don't know where number 4 is. They just kind of skipped it. They went from number 5 to
Uncut
number
Gems.
3. Well, so Deadpool and Wolverine, along with its 116 F-bombs, is playing theaters nationwide. So they just skipped number 4 in this.
So there's 400 in those other ones? Is that what you said?
Yeah, 569 were in Wolf on Wall Street. That's a good movie. Wolf on Wall Street is a great
I've
movie.
not seen it. I've just seen the
Leonardo
obvious scene.
DiCaprio is a fucking great actor. 560 are in Uncut Gems.
We did that review of that. I think we were talking about that, didn't we? You go into the
Dude,
B
that one, that's where we
podcast, you
went like
listen
fuck,
archive.
fuck, where they just listed fuck like every time. And then Scorsese's is 422 F bombs was the movie Casino. Now that's funny. There is a movie they said that had the most, and it was a
Do I
movie
look
called,
like a
it was
fucking clown to you?
It was a movie called Fuck. That's why I said. I think Straight Outta Compton is number 4. Straight Outta Compton
okay.
has 392 fucks. So it's just funny that someone would count them at the Forbes magazine.
I know.
Count 'em.
Like, how many are in that Joe Pesci scene? Like, oh, what do I fucking amuse you? Do am I a fucking clown? There's 2 right there, 2 sentences.
Yeah,
fucking
what did I
amuse
fucking
you?
look like a clown? You motherfucking fuck.
Keeps
But dude,
repeating
you got to
it.
say, Uncut Gems was like over the top.
That was a lot. I think it makes me want to watch that episode of our show now because we were talking about that. I remember that.
Because remember when we talked about how many it said fucking like
We did. Yeah, we were talking about how because that was fresh off. I think me watching it. You might have seen it in the theaters or whatnot, but I know I'd seen it when it dropped on whatever it was, Netflix or Peacock, wherever the hell it was.
Let's see if I can find it.
Our episode.
No.
Oh, Uncut Gems.
Uncut Gems where they hold on there, motherfuckers. I'm trying to look up all the fucks they in Uncut Gems without getting all the
Forget the girl who was in that. Wasn't her-
His girlfriend.
Yeah, whoever the girl was, wasn't it someone who either became more popular afterwards or she? He always puts some of the best looking girls in his films. Obviously, Sandler.
Yeah, like how they said that he's. Do you think I'm really married? These hot women. It's like that's always the one that's the part I think it says.
He's got Drew Barrymore in the 51st Dates. He's in Click. He's got Kate Beckinsale. He's got those twins and freaking what was it, the Chuck and Larry movie?
Who was the girl in the Chuck and Larry movie?
I don't know. I remember those twins. They were probably just models, but remember he says, the one comes yelling at him while he's playing.
See, in this
street
article,
ball.
it says the most fucks was used was 7th in history. So I don't know where the hell they get all these things, but we'll not try to find it. But if I can find it, maybe I'll slide it into our clip. But anyways, that was a way to get you off track about talking about me going back to church. So
yeah, I know. I had the old.
Oh, we'll go back
Spoof
to it. Don't
logo,
worry. I was just curious about the boom dudes. So we'll just keep this as an episode to put in the bank. So me podcast, you listen. Thanks for tuning in. And anything else, MC, while we have a couple minutes?
Hit like, subscribe, and thank you all for listening. And yeah, see you. Join us on our next episode. Appreciate you guys.
Join us in the next episode as we discover why Coach went back to church.
Maybe one day we'll have the Ramrock back on if we could.
And the Ramrock will go to church. We'll all go to church together.
We'll put the Ramrock on a thumbnail, even though he's never on an episode anymore.
Why not?
He was in the Penguin in the last one.
That was it. All right. We will tune in for another one. Stay tuned as we look the same as we go into the Holy of Holies podcast. Thanks for tuning.